Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Connection with the third part of our unboxing series of the new Marvel HeroClix set, Fantastic Four Future Foundation. So far, we've been through about a brick and a half. Well, no, not yet a brick and a half, but a little more than a brick. And we've pulled two chases and a prime as well. And actually, decent mix of figures. We've had three duplicate rares, including two duplicates of one rare. Yeah, honestly, not too bad so far. So let's get back to it, shall we? Well, surprised I haven't pulled another Invisible Woman yet to replace the one that's got the broken arm, but hey, maybe we'll get lucky. All right, so let's see what's in this booster. Ooh, Elijah, Bentley, Alex Power, another Mick, and Human Torch. Oh, that's going to be an easy one to go over. That makes for our third Mick. We pulled one of the other Moloid kids. Yeah, our second Alex Power. Interesting. I don't think have we pulled any extra. No, I don't think we have. No, we haven't gotten. I think Alex is the only member of the Power Pack we've actually pulled an extra of so far. And we've still got 16 boosters to go. So yeah. But so, Elijah. Now, first off, you may be wondering, who the hell is Elijah? Elijah is the Human Torch's Skrull wife. So, first off, the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, is a bit of a man-whore. By a bit, I mean, yeah, he is one. But anyway, Elijah comes in at 50 points. She's got the Fantastic Four and Skrulls team abilities as well as the Fantastic Four, Skrulls, and Spy keywords. Also note, when she first appeared, she was masquerading as the daughter of the Puppet Master, and now, in fact, wife of the Thing, Alicia Masters. Is granddaughter of the Puppet Master? Yeah. She began a relationship with Human Torch to sow discord within the team, but then she actually fell in love with Johnny, revealed her true nature, and was like, hey, look, I really do care about you. And so, they got married, and yeah, then she disappeared for a while. Anyway, so she has a trait as well, Friend or Foe. Enhancement perplex, but only if adjacent to an opposing character. Okay. Looking at her dial, we've got a special power on speed, attacking from the shadows, which gives us charge and stealth. When she occupies hindering terrain and uses charge, modify her attack and damage by +1. Okay. That potentially gives her a 12 attack and a 4 damage. That's if you're not putting her next to anyone within power or hitting her with any perplex as well. That then gives way to plasticity. On attack, we open up with nothing but the back half of her dial has Blade's Claw's Fangs. Okay. On defense, we've got toughness followed by super senses. Then on the front half of the dial on damage, we've got shape change, which will get a plus. And with her with the scroll's team ability, she'll get a +1 to any of her shape change rolls as long as it's not outwitted. Yeah, Elijah was actually a character I was really hoping we get a new one of in the Fantastic Four set from last year. So I'm actually really quite happy that we got a new one of her in Future Foundation, especially since we didn't get one in the Fantastic Four set. Moving on to our next booster, though. We've also got it, and nothing of this video or the next one, but at the end of the last video, we actually have a bit of a goodie for you, a bit of a surprise for everybody. If you've been paying attention, if you play HeroClix and have been paying attention to what's going on within the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. But let's see what we got out of this one. Ooh. Oh, it looks like yet again another one with just one new figure. We got ourselves a new Terrax. Ooh. Funny thing is, I've got previous versions of Terrax. I've never actually used. I think I might have used the Heralds of Galactus prize figure from way back when Special Powers first debuted. But I think that's like it when it comes to Terrax figures I've used. I've got the one from Amazing Spider-Man, but I've never used it. I remember trying to put together the Offenders from Red Hulk, or from Hulk, or whatever. Basically, it was the opposite of the Defenders. You had Red Hulk as a Atuma, Baron Mordo, and and Terrax. Basically, throwing his opposite numbers to the the four core members of the Defenders. Alright, let's take care of the cards, and then we'll take a look at Terrax. What's funny is that the old Terrax figure that I've got from Amazing Spider-Man is over 260 points. This Terrax is an even 100. Alright, so let's take ourselves a look at Terrax there. Not too shabby. Like I mentioned, he comes in at 100 points even. He has the Cosmic Energy team ability, which formerly known as Power Cosmic, granting him Protected Outwit and as well as Willpower. He's also got the Cabal. Okay. Cabal, Offenders, Brute, Cosmic Herald, and Ruler keywords. He has improved movement, ignores and destroys blocking terrain. Take a look at his dial. For 100 points, go for 8 clicks. We got some charge on speed, and that's a 12. That is a printed 12. Oh boy. Followed by a few clicks of sidestep. On attack, we open up a special power. The earth shifts and heaves and bows to his powerful command. Quake, Giant Reach 3. Wow. When Terrax uses Quake, after resolutions, generate a blocking terrain marker adjacent to each hit character. At the beginning of your next turn, remove all blocking terrain markers placed this way, generated this way. Okay. That thing gives way to some mid to late dial Blade Slaw's Fangs, and we get the special power back at the end. Defense, we open up with Invincible, which then gives way to Impervious, back to Invincible, then Vulnerability. Then we got a special defense power, Terrax shall destroy you. Stop click as well. Invulnerability and Regeneration. Okay, and we get some mid to late dial and exploit weakness on damage. Wow, that's nice, and he's only a rare too. I mean, usually heralds are like, super rares at the at, or super rares because they're heralds of Galactus. They're extremely powerful, and you don't want to have figures like that. Well, okay, actually, technically, you do want everyone to have figures like that, but well, yeah, they don't become as useful if everyone's got them. All right, moving on to our next booster. Oh my! Oh, we got something in. Yeah. Okay. Of course. Yeah. All right. We got ourselves another. We got a super rare. Okay. All right. And another equipment. I've already heard people talking about what they're going to do with this. So yeah. We got Piebok. We got Silver Savage. And then extras of Skrull Thing, Katie Power, and Vil. Okay. Ooh. We got some beefy boys in here. Oh, damn. Looks like we're not getting a rare out of every booster after all, like I thought. Okay. Well, poop. I'll live. Okay, so... got Piebok Power Scroll, and we've got the Silver Savage, as well as the Silver Surfboard. First, let me get these the cards for the extras all rounded about, taken care of. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with Piebok, also known as the Power Scroll, or Piebok the Power Scroll. Piebok here comes in at either. Oh, we got two starting points. Either 75 or 50 points. He has the Skrulls team ability as well as the Skrulls Soldier and Spy keywords. We have a trait. I shall have my revenge. Unique modifier. Friendly characters with the Skrulls keyword modify attack +1 when attacking only characters with the Fantastic Four keyword. Okay, alright. Looking at his dial, we open up with some running shot, followed by charge, followed by flurry on speed. On attack, we open up with special power augmented with the powers of Earth's most gifted heroes. Free. Choose one to use till your next turn. Energy Explosion, Incapacitate, Quake, or Super Strength. That thing gives way to Quake. He's got Indomitable on defense, so built-in willpower. We open up with Invincible power-wise, followed by Invulnerability, followed by Toughness, followed by some end-dial regeneration. Then on damage, we open up with some Leadership, which then gives way to Empower. Okay, alright. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, he's probably showing up on a few teams in the near future. Especially with a certain quartet of Skrulls. Next up, we've got the Silver Savage. Alright, so in Planet Hulk, Silver Surfer was on Sakaar as well as Hulk. He was also a gladiator. He had a control disc on him, which made it so he couldn't escape the planet. Anyway, the figure here, this is actually the second time we've gotten a figure of the Silver Savage, but alright, so Silver Savage comes at 100 points, has the Cosmic Energy team ability, as well as the Cosmic Herald and Warrior keywords. Looking at his dial, we've got some charge, followed by some flurry, followed by some sidestep. On attack, we got a couple clicks of quick to begin with. Then we get some late dial, a click of late dial precision strike. Then the special power cosmic returns, steal energy, but with close or range attacks. Okay. Defense wise, we open up with invulnerability, followed by impervious, followed by toughness. Then we get ourselves a special power. I will free all of you. Stop. Invincible. When this click is first revealed, Silver Savage can't be healed above it this game, and after resolutions, remove an action token from all friendly characters and equip Silver Savage with the Silver Surfboard from outside the game. Okay, alright, and then we... Oh, it's not toughness, that's impervious. Okay, I don't know. Okay, oh, I see what happened, alright. Yeah. So we got invincible and toughness and the stop click, then invincible and impervious, then the stop click, then invincible and impervious. And on damage we've got all but those last 3 clicks are Battle Fury with a 4, and oh man, all but his last 2 clicks have a 4 damage. Nice. All right, that's the Silver Savage. Oof. We'll take a look at the surfboard here in a moment. When we get the card put in here where it goes. Okay, and there is the Silver Surfboard. The Silver Surfboard has a point value of 10. The effect that it gives is flight and hypersonic speed. When equipped character without the cosmic keyword uses hypersonic and for resolutions, roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, give that character an action token. Okay, alright. What I've already been hearing people talk about with the Silver Surfboard is giving it to the upcoming common Superman from the common Superman from the upcoming Wonder Woman set. Alright, moving on. Because as he doesn't have hypersonic speed, but he does have some hellaciously awesome powers and stats. So yeah. Moving on to our next booster. We got something else in. Oh, we got ourselves another super rare with equipment. Alright. This time around, it's the Ultimate Nullifier, which comes with Uatu the Watcher. This is the second time that Uatu has gotten his own figure in HeroClix. The first time was way back in Galactic Guardians, where he's a Colossal. Personally, I don't have... I wish I had that Colossal, because... Just for the sheer, it's because it's Uatu, Alright, so... And it looks like everyone else in the booster is a duplicate. Tong, is that her name? Yeah. Tong, Valeria, Leech. Now we did pull another Skrull Invisible Woman, so we've actually got one now that doesn't. We have one now that does not have a broken arm. So that's good. Alright, so it looks like our only new figure for that booster was Uatu. So set him there. And Valeria, Leech, Invisible Woman, all of whom we've had previously. Okay, so alright, so Uatu the Watcher. Uatu here comes in at 30 points. He has the Cosmic Energy team ability as well as the Cosmic, Herald, and Scientist keywords. We got a trait. I am here to observe the important cosmic events that are about to unfold. Okay. Whenever a character within range uses probability control and the finalized result is different from the original result, a result before any reroll such as a miss becomes a hit, or a result before any reroll such as a miss becomes a hit, successful breakaway because of a failed breakaway, etc. After resolutions, gain 1 mission point. Okay, so he also does the mission points. Okay. Then looking at his dial, we've got a full run of phasing teleport, nothing on attack. Then on defense, we've got invulnerability followed by a couple clicks of super senses. He's got the giant size icon, and he's got a full run of probability control. Okay. And his range is 12. Holy crap! So this is whenever a character within range. Now, it says within range, not within range in line of fire, but just range. Now, admittedly, yes, he's a giant, so it's going to be hard for him to not have line of fire on someone, but still, that is absolutely nuts. And everyone brings prob to games. Anyways, so the ultimate. Anyways, so now we got the ultimate nullifier to look at. Which it's funny because well, he doesn't have anything for it. In fact, Herbie's the one that does it, so it honestly should be Herbie coming with it. The ultimate nullifier costs 10 points. The effect that it has is power. As a power action, choose an opposing character within 6 squares in line of fire, then choose a number from 1 to 6 to be X and roll a d6. If the result is higher than X, deal X damage to the chosen character. Lower, deal X damage to this character. Equal, deal X damage to both characters. That is kind of lame. Sorry, it is. Alright. Moving on to our next booster. Ooh, boy. Man, this is nuts. Oh, got something in bubble wrap. Another friggin' super rare. Okay. And it's another one with equipment. And another one where that's the only thing we'll be really looking at. This time it is the High Evolutionary. Not the Prime version, but the regular version. We also got ourselves another Jack Power. Yet another friggin' Medusa. Another Woo. And another scroll invisible one. Okay. High Evolutionary's Isotope E object there. Alright, so High Evolutionary. It's actually a really sweet looking sculpt, I gotta say. High Evolutionary comes in at either 125 or 125 points or 30 points. Has the Cosmic Energy team ability as well as the Finesse 4, Cosmic and Scientist keywords. We have 2 traits. First off, rewrite your genetic code. During force construction, you may add Isotope E to your force at no point cost and won't count towards your object total. Okay. Next up, the Council of Doom is expert on cosmic affairs. Sideline active, unique modifier. Friendly captains and psychics modify attack +1 when attacking one or more characters with the cosmic keyword. Okay. Looking at his dial, we've got some running shot, followed by a nice block of sidestep, then back to running shot. We get some penetrating psychic blast, followed by precision strike, then back to penetrating psychic blast. On defense, we've got invulnerability, followed by a special power, evolved into a new form, which is a stop click and gives. Oh, that's invincible, not invulnerability. Invincible and super senses. Then we get some inertial deflection, back to invincible, back to inertial deflection, and then we get the special power again. On damage, we alternate between probability control and outwit. Okay, alright. Not too shabby. I'm digging it. We'll take a look here at Isotope E here in a minute. Alright, so there's Isotope E. As for what it does, after revealing forces, you may move this object to your sideline. If you do, this object has sideline active. Beginning of the game, you may replace a character on your starting force with a character from your sideline of the same name and point value. If you do, KO this object. Yep, that's it. It costs 15 points. Okay. Moving on to our next booster. Last one for the video, too, I might add. Maybe we'll get the Common Prime, or maybe the Uncommon Prime. Another super rare would be nice, but I ain't holding my breath for that in either of those 2 boosters. But thankfully, we still got a whole other brick to go through. So yeah. Oh, we got something in double wrap. Okay. Ah, all right. Not a super rare though. Just another Herald. Stardust. Look like that's going to be our only new figure out of this booster. Oh, no, never mind. We got 2. Okay. As previously mentioned, we've got, as we've seen a few times already, we've got Leech. We've also got his longtime friend, Artie. We also got another of the Skrull Human Torch, another Vil, and another Spider-Man. Okay, we're going to start off with Artie, who comes in at 20 points, has the Fantastic Four team ability. Also got the Sidekick key phrase, as well as the Fantastic Four, Morlocks, X-Factor, and X-Men keywords. There's a trait, Best Friends. The friendly character named Leech is on their force. Artie and Leech have a range of 8 when using their displayed powers. Okay. Looking at, speaking of which, looking at Artie's dial, we've got Mind Control and Incapacitate. Okay, alright. Not too shabby. Next, now let's take a look at Stardust. So Stardust is a Herald of Galactus. I first discovered this character's existence back during what has long since become one of my favorite Marvel stories, Annihilation. In the story, at that point in time, Stardust was the current, at that point, Herald of Galactus. But Stardust comes in at 100 points, has the Cosmic Energy team ability as well as the Cosmic and Herald keywords with a trait, a being of pure energy. At the beginning of your turn, you may heal Stardust 1 click. The first time Stardust will be KO'd, instead turn her to click number 7, Protected Pulse Wave. Then looking at her dial, we've got some Running Shot for a couple clicks, then a nice long block of hypersonic speed, followed by a couple clicks of phasing. On attack, we open up with a special power, Create Black Holes at Will, which grants Stardust Pulse Wave. As a power action, choose an unoccupied square within range and line of fire, then Stardust can use Pulse Wave at no cost if she occupied that square. After resolutions, place all hit characters in squares adjacent to the chosen square. Okay, alright. But she's got her first and last 2 clicks. On defense, we've got Impervious, followed by Invulnerability, followed by Toughness. So all in all, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. And finishing off the first case, as well as this video, our final booster. I know what I'm hoping to see, but it likely won't. My hopes likely won't come to pass, and that's fine. Another super rare would be nice. Hell, even just the common or uncommon prime would be nice. But I ain't holding my breath for either of those. I'm honestly just kind of hoping to get something I haven't already pulled out of the booster. So, you know, let's go. Alright, so what do we have? We did get something new, actually. I think we actually got a couple new things. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright. That's what I like to see. Alright. So we've got Alex Power and Invisible Woman. That was Valeria. We've got another Ant-Man. And another Mr. Fantastic. So it looks like we've got all of the commons except the Prime, and probably all of the uncommons except the uncommon Prime as well. That said, we now have at least two each of all 4 of the Fantastic Four for 4 minutes figures. these two on there. Yeah. Alright, so starting off, we've got Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman, like the other members of the Fantastic Four, comes in at 60 points for 40 points. She has the Fantastic Four and keyword as well as the Captain Key phrase. She has a trait, I consider them all my children. Once per turn, when a friendly psychic is targeted by an attack, you may replace that psychic's defense value with Invisible Woman's printed defense value, which at its lowest is a 17. So, yeah. But she can only do that once per turn. So, you know. Looking at her dial, we've got a few clicks of stealth followed by a few clicks of sidestep. It's also, again, another long dial for only 60 points. On attack, we've got some telekinesis. Defense, we've got defend, followed by barrier. We get some mid to late dial probability control as well. Okay, alright, that's honestly really good. Alright, next up we've got Alex Power. This is the more grown-up version of the character. Kind of surprised he didn't have the... I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have the New Warriors keyword, because as Powerhouse, he borrowed the powers of all of his siblings all at once and joined a backup version of the New Warriors. I don't remember what... It was during a time travel story, but yeah. Anyway, so Alex comes in at 50 points, has the Fantastic Four team ability as well as the Fantastic Four and Power Pack keywords. He also has both the Captain and Sidekick key phrases. Looking at his dial, we've got a full run of a special speed power. Time for us to go. Sidestep. When Alex Power uses it after resolution, you may move a friendly sidekick up to 2 squares. Okay. Then we've got a full run of Incapacitate, followed by he's got Indomitable on defense. Then on power-wise, we have a special power, Earthen Wall. Barrier. Barrier is free, but only will generate 2 markers that can't be diagonally adjacent to each other. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, and that's going to be it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying live long and rock hard.